So this series is going to be a no prop lengthening series, and we're going to focus on expanding in the body, expanding in all of the muscles and the spine and the legs, and just finding kind of our full potential of the body. So we're starting with your feet about hip distance apart. We're going to take your hands down by your side. We're going to start by bending the elbows in. We're going to lift up onto your heels, stretching your hands up and then pushing your hands down as we slowly drop down the heels. So we're going to feel how we're connecting breath. We're using your heels to elongate out through the body and find a little bit more core here. We're building up heat and some dynamic stretching to get our entire body ready for this movement. And we're keeping our head in line with the spine, feeling how we're in something denser than a body of water. So we are denser than a body of water, denser than air, as if we're in a body of water. Good, let's go lift. And around. Up. So we're also working on alignment here. So thinking about your feet and how they're supporting this movement. Let's do a few more. Good, 2 more here. And 1 more. We're going to take your palms facing towards me. We're going to bend here. Bend, stretch the hands. Let's go bend. And then take them out. So we're sliding your hips backwards. We're elongating out through the spine. And I want you to feel this oppositional direction of the body. So tailbone reaches back behind you as hands reach out in front of you. We're connecting through core. We're breathing. Good, and let's keep going here. So you may feel how with every rep of the exercise, maybe you're trying to get longer and longer and longer. Think of it as the beginning of the rep is kind of your shortest state, and then from there, we're elongating, we're reaching, we're using our muscles to just give yourself a little bit more expansion of the body. And let's go here. Let's do a few more. Good, 2 more here. And then we have 1 more. Good, and then we're taking your hands in. We're gonna lift up onto your heels, finding that balance. We're gonna drop the heels and then take the hands back. So we're going in, lift, and feel like your arms are extension of your core. The lower body is reaching down to the floor, and we're just feeling how we're like wringing out through the body, creating more and more space in the spine. Breathing. And then thinking about the space that you're in here too. So we're feeling how your biceps are doing a little bit of something. Same with triceps and lats. So we are getting a little bit of an upper body workout here while we're getting lower body, we're getting core. Good, let's keep going. You may start to feel like you're really like levitating up off your feet. So we want to think about it. It's just like being lighter and lighter, really utilizing the space that we're in. Breathing. Let's do a few more. Good, 2 more here. And last one. Good, we're gonna turn your palms facing in towards your body. Now we're gonna stretch your hands forward as we pull the hips back. Take the hands slightly back behind you. So we're going stretch. I want you to elongate out through your fingertips. We're shifting your weight back on your heels so your toes can lift. So we're really feeling how we're expanding through the spine, and we're gonna try not to arch. We're gonna try not to tuck. Let's go back. Reach and back. Breathing through. And let's go here. Nice big stretch, reach. Feeling how we're stretching, elongating out through your spine with every movement. Let's do a few more. Good, 2 more here. 1 more, we're gonna hold, go halfway. We're gonna stretch your hands around. We're gonna do a little squeeze of the palms behind the body and then swoop the hands up. So we're circling around. We're doing a little squeeze. I want you to feel the expansion in your chest, but still feel how your lats are doing the work here. Triceps. We're trying not to hyperextend in the elbows. Check in with your neck, okay? Making sure that your neck is still aligned with your spine. We're stretching through the arms, finding the deep connection through the core. Good. Reach. Really nice. Let's do a few more here. Good. One more. Folding yourself down, dropping your head down, and then let's slowly peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Rolling the shoulders back, and we're going to find that same little hinge, but we're taking your palms back facing towards me as we take the hands back slightly. We're going to do almost a butterfly position here. We're going up and around, pushing the hands back. So now we're finding that tricep, keeping your hands tight into the body, circling the hands around, pushing it back. Let's go here. And back. Checking in with your legs. Okay, we want to make sure that we're connecting inner thighs and outer thighs and glutes. So we don't want to allow the knees to rock in or the knees to overextend out to the side in external rotation. We want to keep them aligned with the body. Good, big stretch here. So we're reaching, we're finding how our core is supporting this movement of the upper body. Good. Let's do a few more. Find center here. Last one. We're going to take our way down to our elbows. If this is too tight for you, you can lift yourself up a little bit higher, but we're going to find a nice rotation up to the ceiling, twist, drop it down. We're going to go twist, drop it down. You can also take your legs a little bit wider. I know this is a really, really tight position, so if you feel like you're tucking through your spine or you're arching to find the position, open up your knees a little bit more or lift your chest up a little higher. One more each side. And last one. Fold yourself down. Slowly walk your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. From here, we're going to peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time, and then roll your shoulders back. Now we're going to shift your weight over to one leg. We're going to take your hand on your hip. So we're going to tap your toe, and we're going to stretch your hand out. Okay, so we're not necessarily leaning up and over. We're elongating out through your arm, elongating out through your leg. We're going to go in and reach. In, reaching it out. I want you to feel how we are stretching out through your leg equally with the upper body and the core. So we're finding that reach. We're connecting through the body here, finding stability through your leg. Let's go here, reach, in, and reach. Let's keep going. We have two more. One more here. We're going to hold tiny little pulses up with your leg, connect through the core. Keep breathing through, elongate out through that upper body. Let's do three more, two more, and then one more. Switching over to the opposite side. We're going to go here, stretching out through the body. In, reach. Really nice. So we're thinking core. That core really starts the movement, allows us to elongate out through the entire body. Give your spine a little bit more reach. Same thing out of your hips, out of your shoulders. Good. We have a couple more. Let's do two more. Last one here. Good. Go over to the up. Oop, we have this nice stretch here. Tiny lifts up. I was like, I knew there was something there. There we go. Tiny lifts. Connecting through the core. We're just doing a very, very soft bend of this knee. Good. We have a few more here. Good, last one. We're gonna step over to the other side, and then we're gonna keep your hand on your hip, okay? So we're gonna elongate out through this arm, out through the leg. We're gonna find a little mini lift, and then out. So we're drawing the leg in slightly from the core. So it goes core in, and in here. Good, tiny little lift. So we're feeling ourselves grow taller up out of the supporting leg. Good. We're gonna try not to just squeeze here. We're thinking length up and over. 2 more. 1 more. Stepping over to the opposite side, reaching out through that arm. It goes up and out. Drawing it in through here. Good. And we're breathing here as well. Good. Let's do a few more. Good. 2 more here. And then we have last one. Good, we're gonna step your leg off to the side. Both hands are gonna go on your hip. We're gonna stretch that leg back, tap it out to the side. So we're gonna elongate out through your leg, tap. So we're finding this little twist here, finding our balance too. Good, try not to let the mind wander, really pulling it back into your body the second you let that mind go. Think about something not in the present. It really alters your physical state. Let me tell you, pull it back in. Keep going here. Let's go back. Out. Good, really nice. We have a few more. Finding this nice twist. One more. Good. Take a twist down to the floor, finding a nice big rotation. Going through the center here, peeling yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling the shoulders back and then taking your hands onto your hips. We're shifting over to the opposite side. This leg goes back, straight leg, drops down on your heel, and then out tap. Remember, we're working on length, oppositional stretch. So how do we elongate out through the upper body, out through that leg? So we're finding this nice big reach and out. Let's go here. Good, keep going. So it's not about speed. It's really about creating space in the body, stretching out, using your muscles to lift yourself up, stretching out through the top of the ceiling. Let's do a few more. Good, last one. Find a twist. Big rotation here. Back through the center. Do a little wiggle of your hips. Find center as you slowly start to walk your feet in about hip distance apart. Let's peel yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. We're gonna bend your knees very softly, taking your hands in through here. We're stretching the hands out to the side. We're gonna lift up through the legs, bend the knees slightly, draw the hands in. Let's go out, lift, and in, out, and lift, bend, feeling the expansion of your chest. Try to connect through those lats and the back. Feel the core here too. Open, up, and let's go open and lift. We have a few more. Good, 2 more here. Find center. Good, 1 more. Get through here. We're gonna go stretch, in, stretch, in. We're finding length out through your arm, reaching down to the floor. Let's Let's go stretch. We're going to try to keep yourself really isolated through the body. Big reach. Using the core. Let's go stretch. Good. Let's do a couple more each side. One more each side. And last one. Good. Stretching your hands out. Let's swoop yourself down. You can keep yourself into a straight leg here. We're going to pedal through your feet. I want you to feel one heel drop. You can walk yourselves up onto your fingertips here. You can also drop down onto your palms if this feels better. You can also take your chest up slightly. You can take your hands here, whatever feels a little bit more stable for you, or your hands on a chair as well. Drop one heel down. Give yourself this nice stretch. Other heel, stretch. I want you to bend your knees, walk your hands out further away from the body, and almost like push through the arms as we shift your weight back on your heels. We're taking this nice big stretch. Okay, so my weight's not forward. It's back to elongate out through the arms, and then from here, keeping the knees bent, slowly peeling yourself up one vertebrae at a time. And we can roll your shoulders back, and you're all done. Great job.